make it smart so the thing is always facing out. Whenever you drink it, the name is always
snap!
there.
Now that's just that can. Yo, it's different on every can.
How do you know?
Because manufacturer.
Anyway,
That's how manufacturing is.
in English.
That's how manufacturing is. If you ever look at a Sprite can,
That's why they did it like that.
It's different every single time.
I was trying to tell you.
You ready to pod?
I'm ready to pod.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It's me. It's Chris. We're back. We're podding. We got a lot of things to talk about. Yo, is Will Smith into his friend? is Usher Keke?
The questions of the universe.
Oh, shoot. Are we tired of Andre's Flute?
Oh, no.
My man Drizzy Drake dropped. Applaud for Drake. Man. 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne dropped. Tory dropped.
Oh.
From prison. What else? They gonna know. They gonna know with the bright orange colors.
Yeah.
They gonna, he's
it rhymes
drinking
with lime.
Yeah, he's drinking a rhyme.
A rhyme. Yeah.
He's drinking a rhyme drink. Yo, my name is Kerbin Johnson, and that right there is Colorado's very own.
Yes. Christopherson. Shalamading ding dong.
That's it. And we're lit. We're back on the show.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Hey, to everybody who loved the rom-com conversation last week, thanks. What a surprise. And also not a surprise because we're professionals at this. We're so good. We're so good at potting. Yeah. We know exactly what you want.
Yes.
Yeah, you better understand me. Krill.
Talk to me, Goose.
Give it to us. Tell me about your experience with Andre 3000's Flute album.
Oh, my God. So the lead up was mysterious. I watched the GQ interview and they talked to him about it, and he was at the laundromat giving the interview because he was like, yeah, I go to this laundromat all the time because I like to be normal. And
I'm tired of celebrities doing that.
Right.
Hey, yo, you know who started that? Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah,
yo,
I'm just
Lauren,
like everybody else.
I am.
With a deep ass voice.
No, you're not.
She said, I'm just like everybody else.
By the way, if you see her in that movie, what's it called?
No Hard Feelings?
No Hard Feelings? Boy, I had some feelings. I never liked me some J-Law to that there. I said, boy, if you don't take me to a beach side, I'm ready to go.
I was missing. I haven't seen the movie.
All right, so Andre, he goes to the laundromat. He
does. And he goes, yeah, I really tried to make a rap album, but this is just what flowed through my body. Which I think is the name of his first track.
I really tried to make a rap album, but this is what where the wind took me this time.
Yeah. And he's like telling the interview, and in between washing loads, he goes to the back alley and plays a flute. And I was like, huh, that's crazy. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like lo-fi stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like gonna have a beat. Yeah, no beat.
No.
He legit, and he said it too, and I should have listened. It's all improvised. We literally just hit record and winged it. And I was like, okay. He literally winged it. He like hit record and like put the microphone to the speaker and then went to the back and then started playing. And Kelby, half the tracks are 12 minutes long. There's 8 tracks. Took you about 48 hours to finish the album. So I was like, okay, the last track is 18 minutes long. You think I'm going to sit there for 18 minutes? I was like, this is like the opposite of what you expect from somebody.
Yeah.
Which, I guess that's on me or whatever. But you come from this like outcast. He's rapping. He's dropping bars.
Yeah.
To it was a no for me, dog. It was a no for me. Listen, Some people are into that stuff. Cool. I'm not yucking anyone's yum.
Nobody's into it. And I know how some people.
No, there's like some hipster dudes who are like, I love transient. Like,
yo, it's fake. They fake. All the hipster dudes who want to have eclectic sounds and things in their mind, who they want to heal to this and all this stuff. You're lying.
This is very esoteric.
Right? Ain't nothing was good about this album.
No.
All right, I listened to it too.
It was so bad.
This was the worst Flute anime music I ever heard. You would have thought if he was sitting under a bridge in New York in Soho playing that flute this many years, he would have been good at it.
Oh my God.
Yo, Andre, what are you doing?
It was sad.
Take the beads off, brother. Go rap. And yo, this is the beef I have with 48-year-old rappers these days. Oh, well, would you want me to be rapping about getting my colon cleansed? Yes.
Do it. At least, keep it unique.
Yes.
Come on.
I want you to rap about you going to the laundromat.
Yeah.
Give me some weird alien bars about folding clothes.
Yeah.
J. Cole did it.
How old is J. Cole?
It don't matter.
Oh, okay.
J. Cole gave us that song "Folding Clothes." If y'all real fans, you would have known that. He gave us bars for that. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of the old rappers saying I'm too old at 48 years old. Your skin is still snapping back. You got 4 gray hairs in your head. You're not old. Yeah. Stop acting like rap is just for young people. 50 Cent been on tour for the past 2.5 years, and everybody loves it. Man only has 1 album.
Yeah.
Andre, even the eclectic guys ain't gonna like this one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's cute that you love your flute. We know that you know how to rap still because you rapped on the Michael album.
He did.
And you was fire.
He's been dropping verses everywhere.
You dropping verses all over the place and it's fire. You bodying everybody. Stop it with the I'm old thing. You're not. You're not even 50. I'm a 48-year-old man. What y'all want me to rap about my colonoscopy? Yes. And how many times you gonna get that? You're only 48.
I probably would have loved that if he rapped about his colonoscopy.
Folding clothes.
Can you imagine him, his verse?
I'm tired of all of this. If Jay-Z can still rap a little bit, you got it. Yeah. Trust me. Yeah. And you great at it.
Yeah.
Stop with the flute stuff, Mr. Badu.
You know what? Whatever. He didn't even have to drop this. He was like, yeah, whatever.
Nah. Take it back. Undrop it. I listened to it thinking, yo, I'm about to get my eclectic bag. I'm about to say Grand Rising.
Yeah. Well, it's like the artists that start as rappers and then they become country singers all of a sudden.
No, that's still hard though. At least you remember when DJ Khaled said they making mysterious music. They don't even got bars in it. Right. That's what this Flute album is. And I know some of y'all gonna be out there lying, talking about, well, I was healing to this. No, you wasn't. If this is healing to you, you're broken. I didn't
know when it kicked in. I didn't know when the main thing started.
It didn't.
It's been 12 minutes. We still got another 4 to go.
Man, I turned it off. Yeah, no. It's garbage.
I skipped through it and fast forward to maybe there was a beat drop.
But I thought you was gonna take a little something and then listen to it.
No, well I heard it this morning because it didn't come out till whatever.
Would it be different if you listen to it under the
influence?
Yeah.
Maybe. Sometimes I be in that mode where I just turn the lights off and I cover my eyes and I be playing music. But even then, I don't know.
Andre, we love you, man. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay? The flutes is throwing me off.
I honestly don't think he cares. He was like, here, take it.
The flute thing is throwing me off because I think it's an aesthetic.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you are happily sitting on the floor in the street playing with your flute. I just don't believe it. You're not even good at it yet.
I think it's the frequency that is hitting a thing in his brain going, okay, this is a good feeling.
No, it's not. I think he's running away from something. And I honestly feel like he is fearful. And Bruno Mars spoke about something like this, where he had so much success in his early days that now he's fearful of trying again, because what is everyone going to say if he's not as successful this time as when he was making grenades?
Right.
What happens if Andre puts out a rap album this time and it's not as good at as what we loved him for, which is why he keeps going back to the idea of this is a youth thing. This is a game for youth.
Yeah.
And bruh, no, it's not. We've learned over and over again that the older you get, the better you can get. You need to get out of your own way and give us what we know you want to do, but you're fearful of giving it to us.
You got to believe.
Man, I turned that stuff off so fast. I was like, yo, what anime show am I watching right now? This is trash. And yo, I know y'all about to rub some black African soap on your skin. Listen to this. Stop it, man. Stop it. I already saw some of the comments on like, yo, I was healing to this money. Yo, this changed my frequency. My vibrations is all over the place. Yo, shut up. Go listen to Janae Aiko.
Yeah. At least there's like a structure to what Janae is playing.
I just find it ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man, let's move on. Let's move on.
How was Drake's?
Yeah.
Was it a full album or 3 tracks, like you said?
6.
Ooh, you got double. Your expectations were here. He brought you here. There you go.
My man delivered, boy.
There you go.
My man Aubrey delivered.
Is it hot bars? It's not like...
It's all rapping.
Okay.
Except for the last song, which is 90% rapping. And it's an anthem on F My Ex. Nah. This is Drake saying, like, listen, when I make music, I think about it in the long term. I think about what song can I make that's probably going to grow on you and you're going to be dancing to it and you're going to like it eventually enough for me to tour this for the next 40 years. And then people respond to that weird the first year that it's out. And then eventually, I'm like, yo, that song was low-key a sleeper. This one was fire. Like, man, that, right? So he's like, yo, if y'all think I can't rap anymore, if y'all think I can't do this anymore, let me show y'all. My man dropped 6, and he got 6 back. He went 6 for 6 on this one.
Yeah.
Man, drop my man Aubrey, man. He came at he dropped so many dope bars, and you know what? This is not the best he can do.
Nah.
Nah.
That was just a little teaser.
Nah. This was I could do this in 5 days. Imagine if I took my time.
Yep. I like that.
Now, I'm not going to forgive him for Fat D.
I wouldn't forgive anyone for Fat D.
I'm not going to forgive him for all the dogs. Every time I listen to it, I go back and forth on the quality. Sometimes I think it's good. Sometimes I think it's not so good. And I took a break from listening to it, and I went back to it. I was like, this ain't so good. But then I listened to it more like, it's all right. But I ain't going to ever forget this timestamp song on For All the Dogs, not good. I ain't going to forget Slime You Out, not good. Sorry, it ain't growing on me. But these ones, they're not bangers. Maybe except for the last song, but they're not bangers. They're just a little something to tell you, listen, I can still rap, and the worst thing that's going to happen to these songs is they're going to go away. They are all 6, maybe except for the 6th one. Might have a little staying power because it's a little bit of an anthem song. But all of these songs are going to go away. None of them are going to chart like crazy. They might in the first week because it's Drake. But after that, they're going to go away. But this tells you, yeah, I got the pen. I know what y'all going to say. Oh, he don't write his own songs. Whoever writes the songs got the pen. And they bodying. Now what we need is the banger with the lyrics meet somewhere in the middle, because lately we've been meeting the banger side but not really great lyrics. Now this is great lyrics and the songs are cool as songs.
But they're not bangers.
They're not bangers, no. They will go away for sure. So shout out my man Drake, man.
Another round of applause for Drake. Yes.
Drake. Man, that's the guy right there. Dropped 6 for 6, man. 6-6. Yes, sir. Ah, man. And then 2 Chainz and Wayne. Now, this 2 Chainz and Wayne album to me is the one for the weekend. I loved it. I know everybody say, yo, if this was 2015, it would be fire. Yo, it's 2015.
This is what it is.
It's fire.
This is the fact. The tracks you were playing in the car was really good.
Moderated by 50 Cent. Mm-hmm. The songs are great. The beats are great. The sequencing is great.
Yeah.
I didn't find a single skip on it yet. Mm-hmm. For me, this is like a 04 Wayne run that we're getting right now.
Yeah.
Cause we got the verse on the Tyga and YG song, which was flames. Brand new. That brand new with Lil Wayne on it, fire. Once he took that auto-tune, the excessive auto-tune off his voice, now we know who we talking about.
Yeah.
Now we know, like, all right, Wayne is back.
Yeah.
Bodied that song. He gave us a single, I want to say with 2 Chainz that was good. Then he came back with another one. Long story short, fire.
It's the enthusiasm from you.
Man, I said, why ain't nobody talking about this? I went on Twitter.
No.
I had 2-3 tweets.
Oh, man.
I was like, damn, yo.
It's because you had to look on X. He was looking at Twitter.
My bad. Elon.
Sorry, Muskie.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lil Wayne, man. And
yeah,
2 Chainz. Because I was wondering, where's 2 Chainz, man? And he's there. Dude. No, he's so good.
Have you watched his YouTube series where he, like, eats the most expensive or does the most expensive stuff?
Yeah. I used to watch that. Oh, yeah. Bro. Oh, yeah. That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Now, 2 Chainz he's low-key funny and he's a low-key artist.
Yeah.
Like, he's a good artist. He comes out with a lot of crap sometimes, I will say. I was not a big fan of a lot of stuff he put out, but when he's on it, he's on it. His 2012 run where he said, I wish I would like a kitchen cabinet. Like, that's great.
The bar he dropped, what I heard was, we be rolling out like a paraplegic.
He's a funny rapper. That's what I like.
He's real funny.
50 Cent funny rapper.
Yeah.
You know, like he say like real stuff, you know, too. But then he might come out and say like, I love you like a fat kid like cake.
Yeah.
Boom. Fire. You know, so that's the one for me this weekend.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna have to listen to the rest of it.
Oh, it's a must, and you gotta listen from the very beginning because my man 50 Cent was on it.
I'm about to go for a drive and listen to it.
Drive with your legs.
With my legs? I'm sorry. You mean walking? Drive with your legs.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson over here.
I'm going for a body drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a floaty drive. What?
What else dropped this weekend?
What else did? There's quite a few things. Some movies coming out. That Hunger Games movie came out today.
Damn, everybody. Oh, it came out today?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Everyone was talking to me about it. I thought it was a trailer that came out.
It came out today.
You gonna go see it?
I might. I only saw the first 2 of the other one. The J-Law ones.
I can't watch none of that stuff.
No.
Nah, because I saw Harry Potter 3.
That's all you need. That's Alfonso Cuarón, who did all them other movies.
It's too damn scary.
It is.
It's so scary. I can't watch none of that imps and elves, dragons and hungers, games, poverty, all that stuff. I can't watch none
poverty?
Of that. Yeah.
And worst of all, poverty.
Yeah, I can't watch that stuff. I couldn't even watch, what was the Hunger Games like TV show where they were playing
Squid Games.
I can't watch none of that stuff, man. I can't watch none of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's too scary for me. I get nightmares every time I take a melatonin. I wake up in the middle of the night scared for my life. It's just no. I'm not watching none of that stuff. I would want to see J Law in that movie I saw, and I forgot the name of it. No hard feelings, and that's it. I ain't trying to see her fight for nobody's life. No. Is she in that movie?
In the new one?
Yeah. No. Good.
Because it's a prequel.
Good. I'm barely a fan.
Yeah. I don't know what else is coming out. I don't know. A lot of trailers are dropping now that the strike is over.
Strike is over.
We're watching all them trailers coming out.
What if they just put Barbenheimer right back at? Hey, yo, y'all forgot about this?
Here we go again. This is the Barbier version.
Oh, that's it.
Come on.
More complaining. Let me not get into my bag.
He said it. I didn't. I love Barbie. I'm just kidding.
You liked it?
I loved it.
You loved it?
I thought it was great. It was hilarious. I can see where certain people will be complaining about it, but to them I say, suck it up.
This is true. This is true. I liked it a lot, but I do think for a movie called Barbie, Ken stole it.
He did. Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is like so slept on.
Oh, yeah.
He's so slept. You're like, oh, he's just the whatever chiseled chin dude. I'm like, no, this guy's a comedy genius.
Well, I ain't gonna go that far. But
he is though. He got his timing down to a science.
He's a very, very good actor.
He's good.
Let's just do this poll real quick before we get into all this stuff. Who's a better actor? Who's a better actor, Jake Gyllenhaal?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Or Ryan Gosling.
Oh, no. Dude, they're both slept on, bro. Oh, God. I don't know. Who's better?
Yeah. Shit. I mean, there's a clear person that's better.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah.
And it's not the person that drives.
No. I do like more Gyllenhaal projects than I do Gosling projects. Southpaw, dude. Prisoners, dude. What was the one where he like broke his kitchen?
Oh, Spider-Man 2?
No. I don't know that happened in Spider-Man 2. Demolition something.
Demolition?
I think it's just called Demolition. Yeah.
You ain't even mentioning the one.
The one with Anne Hathaway. I love that one, dude. Love and Other Drugs. Ooh, that's a movie. There's another one. Which one are you talking about?
No.
You're talking about Brokeback Mountain.
Let me correct. I love Love and Other Drugs. Yes. Terrible movie. Love the movie.
Yeah.
Terrible movie. Love the movie.
It's great, though.
I love that movie.
Oh, shit. It's good.
But Brokeback Mountain.
That was fire.
Oh, shoot.
That right there.
Brokeback different, boy. I like that movie.
Because he went from Bubble Boy
to Butt Boy.
All right. Okay. Brokeback Mountain.
Okay. The fact that they call it Brokeback is hilarious. Come on. I thought that movie was genius, and I can understand how the person who makes Brokeback Mountain goes to make a movie about a kid next to a tiger in the ocean.
Yeah. Yep.
Just fantastic. Worst Gyllenhaal movie is either that one project that 7 people saw and it was an art house film, or Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is pretty bad.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like a Canadian film. Okay. Will Smith has a friend assistant who was mentioned in Will Smith's book, and I believe that he asked Will Smith for some money for being mentioned in the book. Will Smith offered him a sum of money. He didn't agree with that being the correct amount of money, so he decided to go out and tell his truth. And his truth is that one time when he was looking for Will Smith, he burst into a room searching for him, and he was having a time with his best friend, Will Smith, having a time with his best friend, an intimate moment with Dwayne Martin. I mean, I could see it. But that's not right. No, it's not right. It ain't right. They need to sue. No, that's fact. It's allegations. It's allegations.
Innocent till proven guilty.
That's facts.
He needs to be caught with his pants down. Which apparently he was, but only one witness.
Oh, that's true. Oh, shoot. We caught him in that. Say? Yo, all right.
Does this connect a lot of dots if that fact is true?
Well, what dots would need to be connected?
The rest of his entire life?
No. And I say that because the Will Smith that I understand wants to be like a superhero in everything that he does. Mm-hmm. So off screen includes him being the world's greatest husband, the world's greatest dad, the world's greatest. And I think the complexity of his relationship with Jada is on him and Jada. But if it were up to Will Smith, from my perspective, he would have the greatest wedding and marriage with Jada. And Jada is the person who found at the time marriage to be like something that she wasn't sure if she wanted. And, you know, it's difficult for her and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, but also, you don't know these people. You don't know these people. And there could be, I don't know. Listen,
at this time, day, and age, does it really matter?
That's what I was going to say. If I was Will, and I know people look at Will a little weird right now, just in this moment, at least the last 3 years. Ever since the meme came out, he was looking like he was about to cry. People looking at Will a little different. And I think, and this is like purely from the PR standpoint, if he came out, he wins women back. Now, he wins different women back because they're not going to look at him as the Will who they loved and found so attractive and blah, blah, blah. But now they're going to look at him as misunderstood. Now I get it. Oh, God. Oh, all eyes are open. Let's accept him. Blah, blah, blah. All these things. I think that boosts him. Now, he does lose a lot of men because Will is one of the guys that guys want to be.
Sure.
Yeah, tall, confident.
Yeah.
You know, successful, well-spoken. Everybody respects him. Everybody thinks he's funny. He's the guy guys want to be. He loses a lot of those, especially because a lot of the guys who are following his journey in that way are hyper-masculine. And when you're hyper-masculine,
like an action dude.
Yeah. It's him. It's The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jamon Hansu.
Yeah.
It's Michael Jai White, you know, but in the superstar realm, it's The Rock, it's Will Smith. Mm-hmm. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Maybe Denzel if you count Equalizer.
Let's do the Equalizer, yeah. But he did like, what was the one with the Australian dude? Russell Crowe. American Gangster.
Different.
Training Day.
Different. It's not climbing off the side of the mountain and
it's not the
saving the world and all this stuff. No, it's different. So, and I think that ultimately, when you win women, you could win back men.
Yeah,
because it's the core is always with women. So, I think if he came out, no problem. But that's if he is that.
Yeah.
And also, he has all the right to not.
Like, literally everything else about his life has been, like, aired out.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But whatever. I don't understand that. But, okay. Maybe that's what happens in Hollywood when you hit a certain point in your career. You just go, all right, I have a lot of things to say. Let me write a tell-all book. Let me tell you all about my life. Because it's no longer about your ability to thrill the audience. It's about you, the brand. But I never seen Samuel Jackson do that?
Mm-mm. He just came out with a kid's book to go the fuck to sleep. That was it.
He didn't. Did he really?
Yeah. Well. It's called Go the Fuck to Sleep.
Okay, well. Okay, well, never mind. Morgan Freeman. We never see Morgan Freeman.
Well, I'm saying, like, it's not like his autobiography. It's just a kid's book, you know.
What if you opened it up and it was like, this day in mother...
He has him... There's an audiobook of him reading it. It's hilarious.
I would love to know what kid gets that book to go to bed. Child, please. Yeah, hey, man, shout out to Will.
Hey, man, do you? Or whoever.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
whatever,
like,
whoever you want.
Now you're encouraging him. Yeah, do whatever. That's the best way to say it. And I don't know, man. I don't want to disrespect these people, but what I will say is the friend or this assistant of Will Smith's who decided that he wanted to air this out. And it's crazy because when you see the video, or there's a lot of TikToks about it, but when you see the video of him speaking on like, oh yeah, I was in the book, they show you the video of him talking to Will Smith like, I'm in the book, right? And Will's like, yeah, you were in the book. When you have a friend who's so impactful in your life that you want to put them in a book, and then they turn around and start spreading gay rumors about you for money.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I think in the interview they said, why would somebody need enemies when they got friends like you? And he glossed right on over that. But you know what? I had to learn recently, most of the people you working with ain't your friends. Like at your job, maybe. But if you hire them, they're not your friends. Some of them might slip through the cracks.
Yep.
But for the most part, you hire somebody, especially for a long time, you keep paying them. Shoot.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay. We're going to keep going down this path.
Yeah.
So Keke Palmer's boyfriend, let me restate. Keke Palmer's father of her child was speaking to her mother, I think behind the door or something of the sort. And it appears that this whole Usher thing was a bigger deal than I even expected. Because I know he tweeted out about it. And in my mind, I was like, okay, you tweeting out this whole Usher, you're a mom thing, her dressing up the way that she did to go to the other this Usher show, to me was just a signal of other symptoms, like other things happening. But it seems to be like this was a huge thing to him. And so he's telling her mom, like, she should have been wearing clothes. She should have been wearing clothes. And her mom says, behind the door, yelling loud, yo, Usher's gay.
Dummy, I just fixed the whole problem. Don't worry about it. Oops. Now, is she so close to Usher that she would know that?
She's Keke Palmer's mom. And Keke Palmer just did a whole music video with Usher.
So? And
Keke Palmer's mom is like tied to the hip with Keke Palmer. So she's in the loop, you know, the way that Keke is. Maybe just not vocally to us, we the people, because she's not the famous one, but her daughter is, and her daughter brings her in everything. So I ain't here to say yes he is and no he's not, but
you know how moms though be like trying to just protect their kid, and so they'll say whatever to clear the name. Yeah, that could also be.
This could also be. Now I will say, I heard some things a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not here to repeat that or whatever. Yeah. I heard some things about a lot of people. When I first moved to LA, I'll put it like this. Everybody in the industry was different. Like they was a little flexible, you know, sexually flexible.
Yeah.
And the names I heard that went around the block did include Usher and others. Now, what does that mean for Usher? I think he says nothing, and he just continues on, and it's fine. It's whatever. But listen, I wouldn't be surprised either. He's a dancer and a singer who, in my mind, is like a male diva. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, not to say like diva in a negative sense, but in my mind, he's like Mariah Carey. And then when you get to that level of fame,
he's a pop star. Yeah,
he's a star. And when you have stardom attached to you, there's some traits that I can understand. Mm-hmm. So again, I go back. If I was in PR, I'd be like, yo, just say
it. No, but for real.
Yeah. Like, come out on Instagram Live and Bad Bunny it. Just kiss a guy right there. Come on. And everyone's going to go, oh, my gosh, she kissed the guy, and then they're going to move on. And you'll be like, okay, well, he's bi or gay, whatever.
Right.
Keke, Mom, you got to stop yelling.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You got to stop yelling. But I understand you protecting your daughter, so protect your daughter.
Do what you got to do, man.
What you got to do. Everybody support Usher.
He's,
Everybody who likes Usher, I like you. So, I support you. All right, we got one more of these.
Okay, go ahead.
But it's in a mix of a lot of things.
Uh-oh.
So, Cassie the singer, familiar? Do 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 do. You know that song? All right.
I'll listen to it later.
Cassie the singer was Diddy's girlfriend, or so they claim to be. She files a lawsuit against Diddy, claiming that for over a decade, he was abusing her sexually and physically, and he would force her to participate in things that he would call freak-offs, where he would hire sex workers, male sex workers, to come and have her sleep with them while he watched, and he played with himself and whatever. And in those allegations, there was a lot of like freakiness that was included in that. That certain not only acts. Not only includes that, but Diddy like fueling her with drugs and alcohol and forcing her to abuse those things. And he was 37 when they met, and she was 19. And he would allegedly, hit her and pay off hotels to get the footage of that and hide her in hotels for days at a time until the bruises went away. And anytime she would try to leave, he'd have his people go find her and bring her back and all this stuff. So that lawsuit came out, and 50 Cent responded with a selfie of him looking like this. And he said, brother love, brother love, brother love. Now, if you don't know, that is one of Diddy's monikers, brother love. That's his name. So,
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that one. Just don't do that to people. Don't ever do that to people. Even if they are like, oh, I think I'd like something. No, don't hurt people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be quick to say he did and or he did not, and or, whatever. But what I can say is, TMZ has come out and said that there is a secret criminal investigation that the NYPD is doing against Diddy for sexual assault. And in that lawsuit that Cassie filed, that was just for $30 million, it includes sex trafficking. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So, we started to hear these about celebrities and people that have money and power and all these things. We hear about that. We've heard about it a lot, especially since the Me Too movement. And I think it's important that people stay somewhere in the middle when you hear the first things of this. Now, granted, when you have 10 years of things to say, that's a significant amount of information to where it makes it difficult to say all of it is a lie.
Right.
But there's a spotlight on Diddy. There's been a spotlight on Diddy all year long, with this whole Keffe D thing, the murder of Tupac. People are asking if he is the one who paid for it. In the lawsuit, it mentions that when she dated Kid Cudi for a short period of time, Diddy was so jealous that he told her, "I'm gonna blow his car up," and within the period of time that he said that he was gonna do so, Kid Cudi's car blew up. Like he was sending a horse head to, you know, what I mean?
Mattress.
Yeah, you know, like he was sending fingers to the mom's house type of thing. So, you know, I will say this: beware of everybody that dances well.
Shit. No.
Hey man, shout out to Cassie. I know that she's off and married and has children now. And I hope that the grief of whatever you felt, because obviously you felt something enough to do this, the difficulties of you having to go through that and deal with that in the moment and afterwards is monumental. And it's important what she's doing, because if it all turns out to be true, this could affect a lot of people, you know. These are people that are in the public eye, and you know, when you hear these things, it triggers you in many different ways, which is why some people don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it, but it happens, and this could be something we need to keep our eye on in the future, because it could mean so much more. Just like the Me Too movement started with one person and then boom.
Yep.
You know. And sometimes that is the benefit of a celebrity, that when something happens to somebody who's in the public eye, it could eventually trickle down to something that affects you and I and other people. So shout out to people who are telling their stories, and hopefully this ends up in the right side of justice.
Yes, please.
What else did I have for you?
Segways. You've never been to Chicago?
No, I've been trying to go.
I feel like you and I need to go, because there's one Chicago staple tradition that you kind of have to go through that I kind of want to be there for.
If you send me to Oblak to go get jumped in, I promise you it's going to be your last trip, Playboy. It's going to be your last trip.
I'll never put you in danger, my friend. It's called Malort. And it's like the alcohol that's like manufactured in Chicago. And everyone in Chicago is like, this is the best drink ever. You take shots of it or you just drink it. It's like a good portion of people say it's amazing, it's great, it's this, it's that, and the third. Other people say it's like licking an eraser. You take a shot of it, and it's like drinking car oil. And I'm in that camp. And a lot of people that I know from Chicago are like, you're crazy. It's amazing. It's not amazing. It's like licking an eraser. That's exactly what it tastes like. Someone said rubber bands is like eating rubber bands. I was like, ooh. Yeah, and that's pretty much what
it's a drink?
It's a drink. It's a liquor.
You know why I don't trust drinks?
Go ahead.
Because I remember somebody said, oh, you got to drink a pint of Guinness. I drank that Guinness, and it's the nastiest thing.
That's a very dark, stout beer. Yeah. It's thick.
It's disgusting, and I love thick.
Oh, I don't doubt you. But
love thick.
Go ahead.
And there's a thick at Sherman Oaks Mall right now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna call her my lord.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I don't think my lord's thick, but it's gross. But
hey, you want me to try it?
I do.
Nah.
Because I had to do it. You should do it.
You should get. Let me know what kind of Kool-Aid they have.
Okay. All right.
I'm for sure. Get some of that.
That'll be your chaser. How
yeah. You know, I don't really drink like that.
I know you don't.
I drink my little seltzer.
Yeah.
I drink my one.
Yeah.
After that, I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna get no headache. I'm good. Even when I went to Bali, they had something called Arak Bali. And it's like a vodka, but like a mixture of drinks that's native to Bali. That made me just the idea of it made me throw up. I ain't about to go drink that.
Yeah.
I can't even drink the water there.
Yeah. It's an experience.
Drink it.
I was like, do I want to do this?
No, it's fine. You think the potential 1,500 people
are going to be like,
I'm going to buy this because of the... Yeah, you're going to owe me a check.
Yeah.
Or more. Sometimes we have more. Whatever. We'll see. But I do want to go to Chicago.
I like Chicago.
And believe it or not, I want to go there in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get it.
It's going to be cold as balls.
I get it. It's going to be negative 30. I'm not supposed to go to Subway at night. I get it.
It also depends like where you are, downtown.
I heard. Yeah.
It's if it didn't have real weather, I would move there. Gladly, I moved there in our.
If it did not have real weather,
tornadoes and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, no, thank you, I'm good. And it gets to below zero in the winter. No, thank you. But it's great. It's wonderful.
I like seasons, but it needs to be a range of seasons that's within a thing. Like it needs to go down to 20, and then it needs to go at max like 80.
I don't know where you can find
90
that,
maybe, but I saw a video of why not to move to Florida the other day, and bevy of reasons, but one of them was the fact that they don't have seasons there, and some people are just tired of the 8 months of summer.
Sticky.
And I was like, dude, I totally get that. Here in Los Angeles, it's 9 months of summer.
Yeah.
And then 2 months of winter, and then 1 month of spring.
Yeah.
And it's just freaking gross.
Yeah, well, that's why people pay to come here.
Yeah.
They want all that
the people that don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm talking right to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. What else happened?
So Brazil was expecting the visit from T Swiftenberg. Was still on the Eras tour, and she's about to do it in Brazil. And the president or the whatever leader of Brazil was like, yo, we're going to give her a welcome sign on the giant Jesus statue. It's called something. I forget what it's called.
Statue de Jesus.
No, there's an official, whatever it is. We're going to project an image for her when she flies into Brazil. She'll be able to see the image or whatever it is. Now, me seeing it, the headline beforehand, I was like, what the heck is this? That you're willing to promote this pop star on Jesus. I'm pretty sure that's a biblical no. But now seeing what it was, it also benefited the archdiocese whatever of the giant statue of whatever it is. I gotta look up the actual name.
I'm gonna tell you something, Chris.
Go ahead.
When you and Beyonce could change the economy of a country, you gonna put a T-shirt on Jesus too. Okay? I'll tell you what.
It was done tastefully. I'll say that.
Don Taste. Oh,
Christ the Redeemer is what it's called.
I thought the name of it was Don Tastefully.
Oh, it could be.
Don
Tastefully.
Okay?
That's your new nickname.
This is what I'm gonna say.
It was done tastefully.
Okay? When you see your people in the street, tired and hungry and tired, and you just know they got one savior, and he's on the statue right there, and they still hungry and tired, you know what we got to do next. We got to call Taylor Swift. If Beyonce decided that she wanted to get the pair of pants on Jesus on the statue, Lord, they're going to be the next superpower of the earth.
It's just at first I was like, what the hell are you doing? That sounds like not what Christians believe and Catholics believe. But now that I know, it was for a good cause, I was like, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. But it's wild that, because the president himself said it's this generation's Michael Jackson. And it's wild that we're seeing, and it's like it just dawned on me, the popularity of Taylor Swift is as big as the Beatles had the people chasing after them down the street, like they couldn't be in the same place for a while because people would chase after them because they loved them so much. Michael's crowd was like fainting all over the stands and stuff like that, and now we're seeing people do the same thing to Beyonce, to Taylor Swift, to all these people. It's surreal that this is like happening now.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Taylor's a gangster. She is. Matter of fact, I was in WSS the other day. I heard a Taylor Swift song come up. Tell you, I started shaking it.
For sure.
I started going crazy. I was like, yo, what is this? I thought it was Drake.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
I thought it was fire. I was like, yo, I'm not going to go Google this or nothing, but I know it's Taylor.
Yeah.
I know it's Taylor.
You can hear the voice.
Now, when people say, oh, back in the day, it was so much harder for Michael to be Michael.
Right.
Like, let's just say, for example, Drake tied with Michael for the most amount of number one songs, I think, by male single artist. Mm-hmm. Everyone said it was harder for Michael. It was harder because you had to step outside and go buy the album. Blah, blah, blah. If it was so easy for everybody to do today, why is it taking since Michael for an artist
somebody big
to do it again?
Yeah.
Michael been dead 15 years, 14 years.
That's wild to me too.
But it really is. The day I moved here, Michael died.
That's crazy.
Gave me space to breathe.
But I was gonna say it was stupid. But keep it going.
Okay, it is hard to be that person.
Yeah,
and Taylor's that person. Now, thanks to Kanye, and thanks to just pure luck, Taylor has something about her that I think people see in themselves, which is why I think the idea of celebrity is sold to us and people stop buying it. What do I mean by that? When you watch a movie about how to build a celebrity, they take a normal person, they glam them up, they put them in outfits people can't afford. They put them in shades people can't afford. They give them a look that people can't normally get. Mm-hmm. And then they say, this right here is a pop star. That's what they are. They give them a name that people don't have. And they make them look larger than life. Mm-hmm. And it fails more than it succeeds. And then you got a girl who looks like she done came out of Walmart, maybe Target. Yep. She buys Trader Joe's food. Mm-hmm. You know she's just chilling. She got a guitar. Yep. And she knows how to make a tune. Yep. And she seems relatable. This is what J-Law was trying to do all along. Just ain't work for her. And boom, now we have a celebrity.
Just bringing families together.
Families.
Children.
It's a different experience when we're talking about Taylor Swift. It worked for Michael because Michael was a genuine, unique guy.
Right.
He was a unique guy built by the industry, but in its own way.
Well, he started with family.
Yes. A totally unique guy. Prince, unique guy. Yeah. Genuinely. The element that is missing in celebrity, manufactured celebrity, is genuine uniqueness.
Yep.
That's why people like Taylor. And that's why I like Ice Spice. Anyways.
Boom. That's why I like Ice Spice.
Okay. So shout out to Taylor, man. She changing Jesus statues. Mm-hmm. Listen, man, they need to take that statue and put it in San Francisco. Because I saw when Xi Jinping came through, they cleaned up all the streets. They took all the homeless people out the street. They took all the homeless people out the sidewalk. They took all the poverty and sent it down to Southern California. Yeah. They did everything they could do to make sure when Xi Jinping comes through, he ain't stepping over bodies on the side of the street. But when he ain't here, they lift the rug up and all the crap falls out. They need to bring Taylor Swift to San Francisco and fix that city permanently.
Yeah. It's wild.
If Brazil gets Taylor money, I'm telling you, they the next China. Mm-hmm. Now, breaking news. While we've been speaking, Cassie settles lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of rape and abuse. They put out statements. Cassie says, I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, friends, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Diddy wrote, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love.
Well, what was the settlement for?
They don't write, and normally when they do these settlements, they don't tell you. She probably got that $30 million.
Probably did. Okay, well. Listen, man, you can't. If, you're going to do what you got to do. If you think that's the best option for you and you're going to be safe or whatever it is, then do it. No reason to poke the bear.
This comment says he missed his Illuminati subscription.
Uh-oh. That stuff scares me. Illuminati and all that stuff.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Well, my flabbers are gasps. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Diddy put out a statement regarding the alleged sexual assault case, the one that is a secret from the NYPD. Remember, yesterday, a member of the NYPD Public Information Office erroneously told a reporter about the apparent existence of an active case file containing the name Sean Combs. There is no such investigation at present. Further, the release of such information is not consistent with the internal policies of the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Public Information. The NYPD always treats allegations of sexual assault and rape extremely seriously and urges anyone who has been a victim to file a police report so that support and services can be offered to survivors and comprehensive investigation can be conducted.
Okay. Well, it say what it say. It is what it is.
Unique. Mm-hmm. Unique New York?
Mm-hmm.
New York's unique. Anything else?
I don't have anything.
This week is Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
This week is Thanksgiving. I am so upset with myself. I always decide I'm going to start eating less carbs.
Right before the holidays.
Right when everything turned orange outside.
Yeah.
I always do that. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to chill on all that. I'm going to chill. I start seeing my cheekbone pop out. Oh, yeah. And then Thanksgiving.
Carbs.
Oh, I'm about to.
Turkey.
No, I'm about to go crazy.
Fuck taking naps all the time.
I'm about to go crazy.
Yep. Cookies. Baked goods. God damn it.
The rough thing about Thanksgiving is being the second greatest holiday is, for me, the anticipation is always so great, but the day of Thanksgiving, for some reason, I can only eat a plate and a half.
Yeah, but then you got leftovers for weeks.
I ain't gonna do that.
No,
because I don't cook and I don't have family nearby. So I'll be leaving. And then if I do have some, it's enough maybe for the next day max. So I need to start making local holiday plan.
True.
True. Just so I could have a season. Because for me, holidays are a day. Mm-hmm. For a lot of people, holidays are a season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start. I'm about
to that Christmas season.
Yeah,
I love Christmas.
Oh man, it's the best.
I love it.
It's the best.
It's the best.
I was thinking about getting a Christmas tree this year.
Ooh, I was thinking about getting a tiny Christmas tree this year, because we've always had the big ones, and they end up in the garage for 364 days. Let me
you
not
put
say
it out for 1 day.
330 days. And then it gets all like bugs in it. Like no.
Oh, it's a real tree?
No, it was like one of those whatever trees, but it was in a cardboard box. We would never like store it in a proper box. We just duct taped the cardboard box. It was in the garage. Nah, forget it. So I'd rather just get a tiny tree. We have a small apartment. Make it fits.
We just went to Walmart. I saw a big, nice tree. And I said, shoot, man, that might be.
You have a big one? You have ornaments?
My ceiling is only 4 feet high.
It is.
You know what I mean? So,
you can put it in that corner.
Yeah. No, it's going to bend.
Ornaments.
It's going to bend at the top. It's going to be like this.
We have the classic Disney ornaments that are like real, like good ceramic. It's like there was a collection in the 90s. My mom like bought a bunch of them. And so we have those. Like, I think it was really popular. But I still have those.
See, I ain't never had no ornaments. I've never had a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every year I think about getting some, and then more friends leave. At least the ones that I like live with.
Right.
You know, because then it's like a vibe when other people are into it.
Yeah.
When you sitting at the house by yourself
like,
on Christmas, you looking at the tree. Like, oh man, this might be rough.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I'm wondering. I almost thought about going Christmas shopping too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who are you blessing with presents?
That's the thing. I would have to get gag gifts.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are always the best. And
I know if I get Bree a gag gift, she's just going to be like, what? So, like.
This is it?
Yeah, like. Like, you know, like, you could have just got me some tequila.
Right.
And then, like, she gonna fake like it because she loves me. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, she's a great actress. You know?
Sure.
I don't even know what it would be, but it would just be something dumb. And then for Redmond, we'd have to get him something embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, for in the years past, I can't even say what we got him, but we got him all types of dumb stuff.
Right.
You know, that we it's the reaction, you know.
Right.
If he used that stuff, like, you weird, huh?
He still keeps it by his best.
Yeah, no, for sure. No. You know, no, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe, you know.
Could be. No judgment.
Right? And then who else? I think I might have got Frank a gift once. Maybe some life advice.
Okay.
Oh, no, I was just kidding. Frank doing better than all of us now. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Did I get you someone?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't really do Christmas well.
I don't either. I'll be honest. I'm really shitty at gift giving.
Yeah. I'm really bad at the holidays as much as I love it.
Right.
The only holiday I really do somewhat decently is when I go to the Halloween haunted house.
Right.
And I missed it this year.
But you don't have to, like, Halloween's like you don't get people gifts. Like,
No. But that's why I do it well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe next year. Because, like, last year, what did I do? Do you even remember what you do on Christmas those years? I don't know.
It's always the family's house.
Okay. I go to the movies.
I didn't go to the movies.
Yeah.
I think one year that I actually did good, and this was, like, the only way that Chris could do good, I gifted everybody DVDs of movies I thought they'd like.
Oh.
And this was like a year ago, and they don't make DVD players anymore.
What if you went to everybody's hut and you see that DVD is still wrapped?
It's still wrapped. No one ever touched it. Yeah.
Somebody gave me a DVD of Hotel Rwanda, I want to say.
Oh Lord! For what? What was they trying to tell you?
When I graduated high school, everybody knew I was coming to LA to be an actor and a filmmaker. So they was like, "Yo, this is a film with a black lead. You know, you're going to be one of these one day, so you need to watch True Artistry." They gave it to me, boy. I hit the Kobe Bryant with that. I hit the Steph Curry with that. You know, I threw that thing so far, it frisbee right back and hit me in the back of the head.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, I ain't about to watch this. Yeah, I know I can't do sad stuff. You know, I can't do anything sad. That's why I don't like going to sad countries. I don't like going to sad. I don't like going outside. It's sad outside.
It's always sad.
You know, I don't like going to the regular store. It's sad in there. After tax, everything's sad. You know, there's sad tax nowadays.
That's why I don't want to give people gifts.
Facts. Well, I mean, it's good.
I'm sure it is. But,
you know, but on Christmas, like as an adult, I remember one year I went to the movies. I went there for like 8 hours straight, and then
you watched like 6 movies. Or what?
I did. I watched like 3 movies, like 3 or 4 movies back to back to back to back to back. I was just chilling because I was like, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
And then, oh yeah, one Christmas I saw Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah. And then sometimes I think somebody be throwing fish fry parties.
I feel like you told me about that.
Yeah, I be going to those. It's either Christmas or New Year's, something like that. So I be trying to stay low key until I find some people.
Yeah,
I need to find some people. You ever feel as a man? This is interesting. You ever feel as a man you're living a lonely life?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Like if you really think about like what you be doing every day and how often you hang out with people, and you're like, I haven't seen people in quite some time. Yeah. But then that social media distracts you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
makes you feel like you're connected with them.
People. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm sitting on my couch by myself.
Since I haven't really been using mine pretty much all year.
I need to put mine away. I need to just take a month off at least and then see, because it really does be fucking with my brain. Like,
well, I haven't used my page since March.
That's a long time.
Like April 1st, March 30th. And I know what people normally do. They do this little hiatus, and then they come back and let you know that they're a doctor now and how much better it is. And I didn't do it for none of that at all. And it's interesting. I've gone off social media before, and I've always had the need to like go back and check. Like, oh man, I wonder. But the first time I did it, and this time was similar because I don't know what's on there, and I don't need to look. But I kind of feel like there's like an error coming for me.
An error?
Era. I felt this when I was like 26 too. It's hard to predict, you know, when it's coming, but I feel like there's an era that's coming for me that requires an incredible level of focus. And you have these windows that are open that are, if you're not focused enough, you're going to miss the mark. And it doesn't require you to give up this or that. But I remember when I was 20, and I got off social media, and I had the desire to lose weight. Having the time and the focus, right. I got there like that, and it kind of like it kind of defined the next like 10 years of my life, because losing weight, right? That's like the goal. But along the journey, you learn all these things about yourself. And the funny thing about me is I am confident today because of that thing that happened in that moment. When I moved to LA, my thought process was that I'm going to make it work despite the fact that I know this is not going to work. And that puts you in this like not confident position. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you're immediately telling yourself this is not gonna work, but I guess I'll find a way. Instead of being like, dude, I have this. It may not work the way I have it in my mind, but it's going to work. I had no confidence, though it appeared that I might have.
Right.
Just because I could talk to people or I was talkative or whatever.
Right.
But deep inside, I'm like, I don't know if you ever hear somebody who says, I don't think I'm qualified to do something that they're already doing.
Right.
That's when you're like, that's why I talked about Andre 3000 like that, where it's like you lost your confidence.
He's incapable, and it's like, hello, sir. You have years and years of evidence of why you are
You've
very
overcome
capable.
So much.
He in his GQ interview, he was like, you got to get in the right mindset for that, this, that, and the third.
It's all these excuses.
What are you talking about?
It's the same thing as when you have no confidence in yourself and everyone sees it, but you don't.
Yeah. And that's tough. It's tough when it's people you know.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, like,
all you gotta do is do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
So that moment taught me like, yo, wait a minute. If I actually believe in this, I could do it. Mm-hmm. That was the first time I learned about a transferable skill. Because I firmly believe you could learn something at Wendy's, at a job at Wendy's, and take it somewhere else that in everyone else's mind makes no sense. How did you learn that?
If you like fuck up at it,
yes.
You're like, okay, but now I know what to do when that happens.
At the very bare minimum, you could learn how to talk to people a certain kind of way and understand what people are looking for and what they want, and that could take you so far.
Yeah.
But the mentality was, I have to do this thing to change the next 10 years of my life. That's why when I didn't know what the hell I was doing in production, boy, was I getting work.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I had some kind of confidence in me that just said, if I could do that.
Figure it out. I'm pretty similar. I don't know. I think I need a little more confidence, but I'm pretty similar in that a lot of times I'm like, I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to do it. Like, and then for me, it's if you tell me I can't do it, I'm like, ooh, okay.
People don't even tell me that. And it's like a jacket that I wear.
Yeah.
You know, like people can sense somebody who they talk a different kind of way, you know? And so, and sometimes you have to cut something out to get that extreme level of focus. The crazy thing is, ever since I stopped using my social media, there has been so many challenges I never spoke about that I've gone through. So many. But in my mind, I'm like, this is good. Because the more I learn how to fail at this, boy, does next go around look good. Because I think I'm practice shooting at the target until it's my turn to shoot through the window, and I'm going to get it right.
Yeah.
So you got to go through all these steps. And again, this is not about social media. It's about what it represents.
Yeah.
And I just feel like there's something burning so deep inside of my gut that says, yo, if you just stay right here, right now, take everything on your back and don't act like a victim. Act like this is a lesson. If I just stay in this zone right here, right now, boy, when I come back, they're going to just say it's luck. But it's not.
To bring it full circle, keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart.
You're going to get this flute out of here. Thanks for listening to the show. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you are watching this on YouTube, leave us a like. Drop us a comment.
Yep, good catch. Yep.
And a compliment.
Yeah.
If you'd like. If you're listening to this, leave us a review. Let us know this is a 5-star podcast. If you like any of the subject matters that we talked about on this show, let us know. We'll talk some more about it. Exactly.
We really want to talk to you, so just talk to us. We're down.
Yeah. And thanks again for being a fan of the show. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving us your time and your attention. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place. This is your Thanksgiving episode. There is going to be a post-Thanksgiving episode. That's how are we working. I'll see y'all next week.